Bear, and tonight we have a great matchup for y'all. We got ACU White versus Akron 3. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good job. It's the first time this year that we get to see ACU White in action. What do you think? What do you think that is going to happen?
Well, we've definitely had a couple roster moves, I think. Right now, we've got J1 Angel 3. We've got Wiz and Alcyon on the team. With Atomic Rage, a new freshman coming in as the sub.
Of course.
We'll probably see some of him on the field at some point.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how they do. They're missing, I don't know, the on-field leader. I guess that's going to be Wiz coming into this.
Yeah, you're going to hope that Wiz actually becomes the leader, steps up to the occasion, and really diverts the attention where it needs to be done. We need someone to point out the matches or point out the mistakes and then do something about it.
Yeah. And I think we just got word that we're about to start the match. So it is going to be a best of 5, so first of 3 games. Hopefully it'll be fun.
Yeah. I wonder, we haven't seen anything from this Akron team, obviously, as ACU members, but, there's a lot of, I believe they're around the same rank, around the C3 GC area. So it should be a pretty close match. It might go all the way to 5. I believe out of seeding, ACU is considered the underdog. So if we do get this win, it'll be huge, not only for our record, but, for the confidence of this ACU White team. Yeah,
and this is their first match of the season, first official competitive match at least. They've been playing ranked. They've played us a few times.
Yeah.
We're hoping they're ready.
I feel like we've really done our best to try to prepare this team for what they're going to be facing today and for the rest of the season. They have been putting in all the work. This is really the first semester where ACU White is really trying to become that competitive roster, where before it was more of just like an academy, build the players one by one. But now it's become a thing where we're trying to build that team as a whole in order to compete in these bigger leagues.
Yeah, in the past it's definitely been a bit more casual and
for sure,
not as competitive as Purple is, where we expect to win every week.
Exactly.
And now, they're definitely in that transition period. So hopefully they'll be able to put on a show tonight.
Of course.
I'm excited. I'm ready. Are we?
In the lobby waiting for the other team.
In the lobby waiting for the other team.
So, who do you think will step up to the occasion? Because I think we do need someone in order to step up. We need that pop-off player to do something.
Like I said, I think Wiz is probably going to be the obvious leader on the field. But I do think Juan has some potential to pop off and score a few goals. J1 Angel, yeah. So I'm hoping to see them pop off. Blake's Alcyon is a solid third man.
Blake, I think out of everyone, I expect Wiz to be that mechanical player to really pull out those mechanics and do stuff out of nowhere. But I will say Alcyon has that potential to do all that as well. And it kind of just comes on and off. And I think that's something we work with him on to try to get that out all the time. But I wouldn't sleep on Alcyon, because he does provide a big deal to this team in the defense, but not only in the defense, sometimes in the offense.
Yeah, for sure. I think probably the biggest problem, if you want to call it a problem, which it is just consistency.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to build up here. And so once these guys get more consistent, then it'll be easier, a little easier to predict,
of course,
what we're going to see in the future. But for now, it's really just it's a turkey shoot, if that's the correct term.
Do you think that the nerves will be any factor here in this match?
I think we'll definitely see a few nerves in the first game. Hopefully they shake them off really quick and, lock it down. Of course,
they're joining lobby.
We'll just have to see. And I think we're about to get into the game here. ACU White versus Akron 3.
Yeah, and right as we get into the kickoff, it's going to be Wiz and the Orange team going on for the kickoff. Orange did get the possession of the ball going over J1 Angel 3, but doesn't go as far as Alcyon. 50-50 in the midfield. And right now, it's been the first 14 seconds, and it's looking pretty back and forth. Every team filling each other out. Anything specific you see?
Not so much right now. You know, like you said, we're about 25 seconds in. ACU, we're about to see how their defense performs here with Akron pushing into their half. Wiz on the backboard gets a little clear, but not further than Goth Mommy.
You know, J1 Angels are getting a flick over to the midfield. A double commit coming out in the midfield. That gives Wiz a lot of space, but unfortunately that ball gets lobbed up into the air. Alkion hits it back up into the air, and J1 Angel missing a wall read, but no one expected him to miss. So now Wiz gets free possession of the ball, and now we're back onto the orange field. Going back into the mid, Akron not letting a lot of pressure get built onto their thing. As far as the ball goes into their field, it comes right as far back. Still no dangerous activity coming from either team. Every team looking pretty solid. Ball is really staying in the midfield and not really becoming any sort of pressure. We do see a little bit of a scare there as it goes across the goal line, and it's probably our first dangerous part yet.
Yeah, but that control from Juan just to get it out of the defensive zone was very good. It's definitely something we've been working on. And here's an open net. J1 Angel
let's go.
bounces it home 1-0 with 3:27 left for ACU White.
Yeah, you're going to see Alkion get it over Goth Mommy, and it hits off the backboard. A demo coming out from Wiz, and J1 Angel there to clean it up. A perfect rotation there in order to capitalize on the mistake and create their own opportunity with that demo.
Yeah, that's always refreshing to see. Everybody getting in on the play, even if it's not directly. Another chance almost there for J1 Angel.
Yeah, and a lot of back and forth, a lot of kickball being played here, but right now it's working out in favor of ACU. Ball going back into the blue half of the field. Wiz trying to take control, but Jim Bob's there. Wiz there for the extension, and J1 Angel tries to get it past B58 Fan and doesn't quite get it. Alkion on the wall, beats two, but doesn't quite get a touch. No one from ACU there, and the ball's going to be cleared back into the blue half of the field.
Yeah, ACU, good start off of the kickoff after their goal. You know, they're still keeping the pressure up, keeping possession of the ball as much as this kickball is. They still technically have possession.
Right.
And really just pinning this Akron team in their own half.
Yeah, you see from ACU that they're keeping a man back, and I wonder if this was planned or not, but it's working out in their favor. Wiz getting the shot off a pass from, I believe, J1 Angel 3. You're going to see that J1 Angel 3 hits it back up to the wall. A bad read from Goth Mommy, and Wiz is just going to slot that in.
Yeah, just a great positioning from Wiz, supporting J1 Angel's campaign on the orange half, finishing it home to extend the lead 2-0 halfway through.
Exactly. We're going to see again another win from the midfield. Wiz has to flip and tries to get it back into the mid, back onto the Akron half of the field. A double commit coming into net. This is dangerous. Wiz trying to get this into the center, but gets past the ball. Now goes for the demo. Alkion tries to play it off the wall. They gets past J1 Angel 3, but he's the last man back, and Jim Bob gets the shot, and he does.
Yeah, just a bit of unfortunate positioning there from J1 Angel 3. Got beat to the ball, last man back. You can't really go for that, but hey, that's why you get the braces. So 2-1, 2 minutes left.
And you hope that ACU learned from that mistake and, you know, adjust and make sure. I mean, I'm sure that's a little bit of nerves coming in, you know, trying to play off that, but I'm sure the mistake will be fixed. It's back onto the blue half of the field, though, and a read coming in from B58 Fan goes as far as Goth Mommy, J1 Angel, taking control, goes for the air dribble. And it gets a 50 with that air dribble. It's still on the orange half of the field. It's looking a little bit dangerous. Everyone's a little slow to the ball. Jim Bob gets the clear, though, and it looks like it's past the ACU defense, but it goes back into the corner. Trying to go midfield with it. There's someone there. Alkion clears it out, and Wiz now has control.
Yeah, a little shaky here from ACU. They're still keeping the ball out of the net, but a lot more pressure here from Akron on the blue half. Alcion just getting that out of the center over to Wiz. He's got plenty of time here. See if he can take the space. He does. Gets it over one. Jim Boop, though, there to cut it out.
You see a lot of possession coming out from ACU, and you love to see it. I think it's working out in their favor. J1 Angel 3, again, trying to take this possession. A little bit of a double commit coming in there, but it doesn't seem like it's going to affect ACU that much. Again, Alkion, the person we were talking about in the beginning, is really holding down the defense here while Wiz and J1 Angel try to find a way to score.
Yeah, it looks like ACU is recovered after that little onslaught from Akron. just getting a little more pressure in the orange half. J1 Angel turns on it, tries to get another touchy 50s with Goth, Mommy, Alcyon. Alcyon in the corner. Can't get the 50 on B58.
You see a little bit of an extension here from Wiz. J1 Angel tries to take a shot. Only goes as far as Jim Boop. And that high ball is going to be a little awkward for Alcyon. It's going to drop straight down, and B58 Fan will capitalize on that mistake.
Yeah, that's just a bit unfortunate there. Jim Boop just popping it really high. Alcyon never really read it from the jump, and B58 just fell right in his lap.
Yeah, that's going to be the 2-2, 22-second curse right there. And as we're tied up with 22 seconds left, you hope that ACU can try to pull out one last stop here to try to get it past this Akron defense. Akron pulling back from, I believe, a 2-0 lead. And Alcyon going into the corner. Gets his boost taken, but it doesn't matter. He tries to go for a 50, gets the 50, wins the 50. Wiz now has possession of the ball. 4 seconds left. It seems like ACU is playing on the defensive side here, letting the ball drop. It hits into the corner, though, and it's not over. And now we go into overtime.
Yeah, ACU, they're sort of on the back foot right now. You know, you give up a 2-goal lead, especially with 22 seconds left, and you start getting a bit shaky. We'll see if they can just get control, calm down a bit, and find the back of the net.
Yeah, and a nice little double tap from the sidewall coming out from B58 Fan. J1 Angel tries to clear it away, but it's not that great. Gothmami gets to it first. Alcyon trying to go, passes it over to Wiz. This is a 1v2 situation here. Can we capitalize off of it? No, the demo misses. J1 Angel 3 trying to recover, put the pressure back on. Bad touch from Orange Half, gives a free ball to Alcyon. He takes a shot, but it's wide. Alcyon back into the corner. Hits it. Gets bumped into the ball, and now it goes straight to J1 Angel 3. Almost gets dunked on, but fortunately he's able to get it past. And a little 1v1 action coming on here. Gets over 1, but he can get it over 2. No, Wiz is there.
Yeah, good defense there from Wiz. That could have been bad, but he plays ones, he reads those, and he keeps the ball out of the net.
Yeah, he's doing great on the 1v1 situation. This is an opportunity for ACU White. A miss in the midfield, but no one wants to go for the ball. We hit it back into the midfield, keeping the pressure up. Oh, we get Alcyon committing. J1 Angel now 1v2. Gets it past 1, gets it past 2, and trying to get the 50. Gets the 50. We have a free ball up the wall. What will Alcyon choose to do with it? He goes up into the ceiling, and it gets cleared away by 58 Fan.
Yeah, it was good a little bit ago by J1 Angel 3, just keeping the ball close, making sure nothing gets into a dangerous position. Now ACU really, they need to get that pressure locked in on Akron's half before they fall apart here on the defensive half.
Luckily for them, the midfield is looking pretty good. Almost at 2 minutes into the overtime. And it's looking pretty even. No one really has an opportunity. Oh, but that bump into the midfield. Can Wiz get there? Oh, it's wide. And that opportunity almost ended this game.
Yeah, that one was a close one there. Just a little hiccup in the defense, but they've recovered. They've got a chance here. J1 Angel on the left side. He's got control still. Gets it around 1. Wiz there.
The
Can't
demo.
get it. 50 by Jim Boop. Now, Alcyon in the corner. J1 Angels, he's going to pop it up.
A little bit of a miscommunication there, but you almost saw a play there again with the demos, and I think they're trying to go for that a lot. The demos proving to almost be there, and if they can connect on just 1, I think it could just really push them over the edge. It's past Wiz, and I believe Alcyon should be there, and he gets it clear, and he does. It goes back into the midfield. B58 Fan is there. A demo, or a bump rather, gets it past him. Wiz trying to take control of the ball. Doesn't quite get it. Gothmami able to clear it back. Wiz hits it to the sidewall. Alcyon tries to get it past everyone on the defense, but doesn't quite get there. A 50 from J1 Angel 3 leads to a shot from Wiz, and it's almost in. Gothmami able to get the save.
Yeah, first real chance we've seen in a little while for ACU White there, and that was a banger of a shot. Just unfortunately someone back for Akron. Here's another chance. Wiz off the backboard, but B58 is there to clear. Alcyon now. It's an open net.
It's an open net. Can they read it? Oh, my God.
The pinch. Alcyon 23 taking ACU to victory. Game 1 and 2.
What did I say earlier in the thing? Alcyon is that one player that you just hope maybe possibly has the ability to really pop off and really lead his team into a winning position. And right there was the winning goal. decided to take it for himself. He could have passed it there. He could have done a lot of things, right? But he took it for himself, and that's got to prove. That's got to give them a lot of confidence going into this next game.
Oh yeah, to sort of regroup after giving up that 2-goal lead and winning in overtime, a long overtime for that.
Of course.
You know, the longer it gets, the more something weird's going to happen.
Yeah.
Luckily, ACU, they held it down. They kept their cool. And I saw a lot of positives out of that game. A lot of calm, cool, collected minds out of the back, just carrying the ball. The demo plays were good. I think they're trying to push them a little too much, and it might catch them out in this next game. We'll see if Akron makes any kind of changes to their gameplay.
Of course, and you got to hope that that first game really gave them the confidence. Of course, that was in overtime. I mean, the most pressure situation in a Rocket League game that overtime is. And let's just see where it takes them. The kickoff goes in favor of Akron. Akron able to keep the pressure up. Going early, it seems like they're trying to speed up a little bit, but J1 Angel not going away from the game plan. We're just keeping possession of the ball. Gets it past one, but goes straight to B58 fan. This is an awkward read for Alcyon, but fortunately, it's also a weird read for Orange. Alcyon into the corner and playing a little bit with the corner. J1 Angel 3 almost there to clear it. A cut rotation there in order to get the ball moving forward. It's past the entire defense, and that's a shot for Wiz. What a goal by Wiz, and what a way to catch the defense off.
Yeah, just a bit of a mistake there from Akron. B58 sort of 50s it with Wiz a little bit. Actually, he might have beat him cleanly on that.
Yeah,
but yeah, just good positioning from ACU, capitalizing on the mistake, getting the early lead. Let's see if they can hold on to it this time.
You can always count on Wiz in order to really, get your team into a lead. Really has the mechanics and the ability to put the opponent's defense in shambles. As you can see, Alcyon going into the corner. Akron looking a little bit shaky right now, but that hit should give them a little bit of leeway. And J1 Angel trying to test the backboard, and Akron responding calmly. Goes back into the midfield. No one for ACU is up, but no one for Akron is either. A wide shot from Wiz. Alcyon gets baited into the touch. Gothmani hits it forward, but again, they're just throwing the ball away, and ACU is just there in order to recover.
Yeah, just good time management, I would say, from ACU right now. You've got a lot of game to play, but the more seconds you can waste, the better, especially if you're keeping it in the orange half.
And you're going to see J1 Angel 3 taking a little bit too much time, but I wonder, you always wonder what he's going to do with all that time. Wiz trying to go for a ceiling shot. J1 Angel has to make this save. Alcyon there. And we're seeing a lot of connected touches here, a lot of team possession. J1 Angel going for a demo. Wiz not able to connect onto net. Hits it into the corner. B58 fan gets it past Alcyon. J1 Angel is the last one back. Able to get a hit on the ball and buy time for his team to get back. And it goes across the net, back into the corner. It's going back towards the net. And Wiz trying to get it out. And unfortunately for him, this ball really isn't becoming very dangerous. And as I say that, shot coming in from Jim Boop.
Yeah, just a lot of pressure there from Akron. ACU just couldn't really keep it close. This one, just a well-placed shot. Wiz just over-rotating a slight bit, looking for a far post shot. Jim Boop went near post, blew it right by him, 1-1.
Yeah, you would have liked to see someone try to cover that midfield pass. And, you hope Akron doesn't really see that in these next moments and try to utilize that. And I believe the ACU knows it as well, and they'll try to fix it. We see Wiz trying to go around the corner, gets it past one, gets a bump on the other, but also gets a piece of the ball. Alcyon trying to get behind the ball and gets a good 50. A little bit of a double commit coming in, and ACU doing well to punish, but and a demo coming from the wall, and that's just gonna go in. Oh my god! I haven't seen that from ACU ever.
Yeah, that's a great awareness from Alcyon on that to get the demo. Just turns into a pass for J1 Angel just to tap it in. 2-1. Way to battle back.
The ability to see into the future and know that if he gets that demo, that they're going to be good for a goal, or at least a really good opportunity, and you're going to see right there it leads to a goal. You see a little bit of a double commit though, and it leads to a 1v1, but I believe Wiz was able to get there, and Wiz with space tries to test the back wall, and it comes off the back wall, and Alcyon there if you're Akron, you can't be making these mistakes.
We're just Oprah here. You get a demo, you get a demo, you get a demo. Wiz just handing out demos left and right. And that's going to be an open net for Alcyon. 3-1 with just under 2 minutes to play.
The ability there to just to see, to trust, the communication spot on for ACU. Because we're going to see Akron trying to battle back here, back into the midfield, but Wiz will just beat them all. And a shot, it's open. J1 Angels 3 there, and Akron are in absolute shambles.
Yeah, there's not much else to say about that. Just some unfortunate touches for Akron, and ACU White, just like they have been pretty much all game on the offensive half. They're in position, and they'll punish.
ACU doing a great job of just punishing. And if you're Akron, not only are you making mistakes often, but these mistakes are huge. They're leading to wide open goals. And they almost get one back there, but unfortunately it just doesn't bounce their way. If you're Akron, you need to clean up these touches. Your rotations are looking fine, but the issue is that we're just not getting that connection to the ball. And ACU are just there to punish.
Yeah, and ACU, I mean, look at those turns. They're just turning on the ball. They're getting a solid touch into the midfield. And here's a chance for B58. He just puts it high. Wiz with the clear. Great little boop out into midfield. Jim Boop trying to take control, but he gets bumped because what does ACU White do?
They just bump you. You know, ACU really finding out what works against this team. And the demos you can see are just putting this Akron team in a weird position, just something they're not really used to. The defense from ACU also looking very clean. But again, these passes into the midfield looking really dangerous. And if Akron starts connecting onto these passes, ACU might be in trouble.
Yeah, and what you were saying earlier about Akron's touches, the reason they're getting these big touches is because they don't want to get demoed. They're trying to get rid of the ball before they meet a car from ACU White.
Yeah, you can tell that they're almost like seeing ghosts. You see a lot of bangs just trying to create some space, but ACU just not giving it to them. They test the backboard, and it's a free shot. Alcyon puts it on top bins. And Alcyon coming in clutch again. Of course, we were already up 4-1, but Alcyon just making sure that this game is over.
Yeah, and good job from J1 Angel 3 there not to turn. I'm sure Alcyon's calling for it. Good communication. Just calling J1 Angel off of that just to get your shot top ends, top left. 15 seconds left, 5-1. I think we can safely say that this is a win for ACU and a solid one at that.
Yeah, I believe it is mathematically impossible. So now this ACU White team is up 2-0 in the series, and you see a little bit of a goal there from Akron. Hopefully they can take that and get some momentum off of that, but ACU are not afraid of that. ACU doing a great job of punishing mistakes, and I think that's all they need to do.
Yeah.
They aren't creating their own chance. I mean, they are a few times, like with that demo goal on the wall, but they could have just won without them. Akron are just making way too many mistakes right now. And that's not to say that ACU isn't playing good. It's just that they don't need to do all these things to go above and beyond because Akron are just giving them these free goals.
Yeah, ACU it's really right place, right time at this point. And they are in the right place at the right time almost every time.
Yeah, almost every time.
I think most of their goals were just positioning based. It's not even no crazy mechanics, no one-on-one plays. It's all team-based passing. I mean, even that last goal from Alcyon was J1 Angel to Wiz off the backboard to Alcyon, and it's just, I mean,
and even if it's not passing, the demo goal on the wall, like that's also a team play, right? Because you don't get that goal if he's still on that backboard. Yeah. So if you're ACU, just continue to do all these team things, and you'll be absolutely fine. The one thing I will say for ACU is if someone decides that they want to start hitting that midfield pass, they're going to run into problems.
For sure.
We are going into game 3 right now, I believe, and ACU must be feeling pretty good. But also, you know, sometimes there are a little bit of nerves going in. Even when you're up 2-0, sometimes people have that mentality where they just really don't want to give it up.
Yeah, I hope that ACU doesn't play too defensive, trying to protect that 0-0 tie. I hope they stick to their game plan because right now the game plan's working. Akron got a goal at the end, but really that's one you just brush off. I mean, it was 5-2. There's no chance. relax a little bit. Let's see if they can get it out of their half and put some pressure on Akron here early in game 3.
Right. We see a little bit of missed touches from both teams here. Oh, strong bump coming in from J1 Angel, and that leads Alkion to be able to get a 50 on that ball where otherwise he would have gotten beat. It goes into the midfield. J1 Angel there for the shot, and it goes top corner. Where was this J1 Angel 3? J1 Angel 3 just decided he wanted to turn on the burners and absolutely slot this into the net.
And Alcyon, he'll say that's on purpose. I will say it's on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it was on purpose.
It was, of course, on purpose, but that was a dime of a pass, and J1 Angel with the accuracy of a sharpshooter, just top left. They love their corners.
And I did not expect to see J1 Angel 3 coming in with these kind of simple mechanics, just shooting the ball in a place where no one was going to be able to get it. What a top corner shot for J1 Angel 3.
Most confident guy in the room.
The most confident guy in the room.
Oh, he misses right there. Jim Boop trying to take it, but he's no boost. Really, Akron looking like they're struggling on the boost side of things
right
here early in game 3.
The thing with this ACU team is that, yeah, someone could make a mistake while they're going for the ball, maybe like a clean whiff or something, but there's always someone there to support them. And that's what's leading them to not really get into these pressure situations. You're going to see a little bit of an overcommit here from J1 Angel, but he's able to get a hit on the ball and was able to buy time. And speaking of time, there's so much of it. 50 goes into the midfield, and I believe J1 Angel going in and trying to get that mid-touch. B58 fan trying to put a shot on it, but it goes over. Jimbo tries to put it on, but doesn't quite get it. J1 Angel 3 trying to take his time. Does get the time. Wiz clearing it into the ball, and this is looking like a lot of pressure coming in from Akron. But there it is again, a pass out to the mid and a clear.
Yeah, and honestly, I think this is a prime example of just...
Oh, well.
Goth puts it home. But so far, it's been a pretty prime example of just team plays over mechanics, because we really haven't seen anything crazy mechanical from ACU White. Akron, they've got some finesse when they go up for a ball,
right, and
with their touches, if they keep them close, like they did not do in that last game.
Exactly.
But ACU White, it's tied up now, 1-1, 3 minutes left. We've been here before.
Of course.
And I'm going to predict that we have a similar outcome to game 2. I think we're going to lock it down right here. B58 pinching it down the corner. Wiz getting a nice touch there. Can he follow it up? Can't. Just goes barely over the ball.
But this is what I'm talking about here. You see the mistake coming out from Wiz, but what's there? 2 blue players in order to have his back. You can make a mistake and feel comfortable with this team. Caster's curses, sometimes comes into effect here. Unfortunately, 2 people made a mistake there, and we can't cover 2 mistakes. But a nice little backboard touch, and no one was there. Alcon was already up in the air, so he couldn't really get there, and Akron just had to put it away.
Yeah, I think right now we're getting a bit of an example of those that too defensive of play style,
right,
where you're trying to protect what you have, and right now just a little slow to the ball off kickoffs, and Akron's punishing like they have not really punished in this series, but they are now. Yeah,
they're able to put their shots on now and able to really put the pressure onto ACU, and ACU crumbling in that pressure.
Yeah.
And we see a little bit of mechanics coming from B58 fan. They're already up in the air. If that was on, that would have gone in. J1 Angel 3 has to defend the shot, but it goes onto the crossbar, and now he gets a clear. Does he have space? He gets a 50, and the 50 goes into the mid, but an orange player already there in order to take possession. You got Alcyon already going for the ball. Wiz also gets beat to the ball, but J1 Angel there to buy his team a little bit of time, but Alcyon buying his team a little bit more time. Wiz trying to get the clear, and it only goes as far as Jimbo. J1 Angel 3 again going for the possession play. Tries to bait in one, but there's a 50 coming in there. Alcyon trying to get the clear. Goes into the sidewall. Alcyon trying to take more possession. But Jimbo again there, and it looks like a little bit of a flip-flop from these last few games, as now ACU is banging the ball, and Akron has someone back in order to put it back into the blue half.
Yeah, you know what? Credit to Akron. They've really, it looks like they've changed their style. They've sort of figured out what works against this ACU White team, at least in this game.
Right.
And they're keeping the pressure on. They're following up their touches. They're putting the ball in dangerous positions. Nice solid hit from Wiz, but B58 there to read it. J1 Angel.
Oh, the
it's gonna
shot
be a little
again
high.
back into the corner. It's half. It's almost in. Wiz is able to secure the goal. J1 Angel 3 almost there again with the placement. 1 minute remaining. 1 goal down. And Wiz being close, but also is J1 Angel 3.
Yeah, I think my voice went up about 8 octaves on that one, waiting for the ball to go in. It just sat on the goal line. Luckily, Jim Boop was backwards on that one. It was an awkward ball from the beginning off of J1 Angel's shot.
Yeah, we're finally seeing ACU make their mid-game adjustments now, and it seems like they really put on some pressure again. We see a double commit coming from Akron. This could be very strong. Oh, a miss from their third man, but no one's there to capitalize. Wiz trying to get there to come with something. J1 Angel 3 goes up early, gets beat. Alcyon, third man back, just wanted it all. It's going back into the midfield. Jim Bob there. And our opportunity led into theirs.
Yeah, just a bit of an unfortunate read there from Alcyon. I really honestly didn't think Akron was going to convert that after B58 pinched it off the wall. But nevertheless, it's 4-2 Akron. Looks like we'll probably have a game 4 here. Hopefully ACU can regroup after this, not get too flustered by it. It would be nice to net one at the death here, just to get a little bit of confidence back.
Of course, and we've seen some good moments here, and some good things to take into the next game. There's definitely some adjustments that need to be made. We see another mistake coming from Akron, but with 5 seconds left, 2 goals down, this game will go to Akron, and ACU now winning the series 2-1, still on game point, but Akron do fight back.
Yeah, and like I said, credit to Akron. Much better game from them. A lot more pressure on the offensive half for Akron, on the blue half. And if they keep it up, they looked pretty dangerous. A lot of mistakes, I think, just under pressure from ACU. If ACU can continue to mitigate that, just keep it at a low pressure level, just get those clears, find each other on the way out, I think they'll be fine. But they've really got to find their rhythm again.
Yeah. And like I said before, they've had their moments in that same game. They scored a couple at the end. They had a little bit of a really sloppy moment in that middle game area that led up to 2 goals and a few kickoff goals. So if they clean that up, they should be looking pretty good. There's definitely some mid-game adjustments that they need to start making. Some being covering the midfield, maybe challenging a little bit quicker on that defense. But other than that, I think they just need to cool down and really just it's the next game.
Yeah, definitely. I think if they can just clean up those kickoff goals, it's a much closer game, if not a tied game at the end of that. Yeah. And it should be an easy fix. We'll see if they do it. And fairly solid right there. J1 Angel getting the initial kickoff win, but it does go to Akron's side.
Lot of bumping going on here.
Yeah, they're sort of adopting that ACU style.
Ooh, is giving up a free shot there. Not usual for him. Alcyon playing low 50. Now J1 Angel's there. He beats it 1. Gothmami's alone. And this is an awkward ball. And not the greatest touch. It's now onto the backboard. Jim Boop looking real awkward. Luckily, Alcyon is already there all the way back. Oh, and a free shot opportunity. Oh, but Gothmami able to get there. Wiz tries to put it high. Puts it into the sidewall. J1 Angels 3 thinking about going for the ball. And a little bit of an overcommit, but Alcyon is there and ready. Wiz tries to hit the ball off the wall. Doesn't quite get it. And now Gothmami able to get his touch off the wall. And he does get it. Back onto the backboard. J1 Angel there. And now he has full boost in time. What will J1 Angel try to do here? And it goes for 50. Now straight into the demo. Shot from Alcyon. Almost makes it there. But another bump. Wiz tries to put it in. But it also comes out back into the midfield. Still a very dangerous ball. J1 Angel 3 with the time. Does he have boost? Doesn't look like it. He does get it onto the midfield. Alcyon tries to take a shot, but that goes wide. Well, Wiz takes a shot, but he gets blocked by 58 Fan. J1 Angel 3 still making this pressure. It goes back into the midfield. Alcyon there, but it gets blocked again. It's still dangerous. Wiz, it's going straight down into the box. And B58 Fan able to get a clear there. And ACU Or Akron get away with murder.
Oh, Akron get away with murder and almost score a goal themselves on the other end. ACU just could not buy a goal in that little stint right there. And
That's
that
a dangerous shot,
very
but
close.
Wiz there, and now the danger is back on ACU White. J1 Angel 3 now taking control, breathing a little bit. Gets it past one, but now this is a shot on. Wiz able to get the clear. Alcyon also went, though, so that's a double commit, but he should have been back by now. Alcyon now able to get the touch there. Alcyon on the ball, but B58 fan gets it. And J1 Angel 3 tries to get a touch. It's back onto the midfield again, and Wiz is not there. And again, the midfield just crushing ACU.
Yeah, ACU just getting caught on the line right here. Wiz, plenty of boost, just didn't really know what to do. I guess he didn't see Jim Boop coming. Really should be challenging that ball there just to cut down the angle, if anything else. Or if nothing else.
Just so unfortunate for this ACU team. If they lose this game, they're going to be looking back at that moment where they almost scored like 30 different times. Wiz goes for an air dribble, doesn't quite make the connection there. B58 fan goes up. Now J1 Angel going for the air dribble. Jim Boop getting the clear. Wiz. Oh, in an awkward spot, he backflips, I think, and Alcyon can't make it back. It's 2-0 Akron.
Yeah, Wiz caught up a little bit there, tried to do a half flip, didn't really get the half part of the flip done. Yeah, 2-0 Akron, 2:14 left. Still plenty of time for ACU, but they really have got to get their rhythm going.
Yeah, and they're going to be looking back at that moment where they didn't get that goal. It's just going to be so heartbreaking if they lose this game. Oh, J1 Angel not making connection at first, but then gets it second. 2 commit off of this if they can get a good clear. But it doesn't go over anyone. Alcyon has to make a tough read. Jim Boop doesn't get his read. So Alcyon getting bailed out there. J1 Angel 3 hits it into the corner. Now Wiz is there for the protection. Jim gets a 50, goes down low. Bad touch from him, but it goes to B58 fan. Alcyon doesn't make connection with the ball. Now back into the backboard. Almost gets the double tap, but J1 Angel right in position. J1 Angel 3 almost gets it past. Now there's two people back for ACU. We have 0 boost now. Not looking great for ACU. J1 Angel 3 hits it into the side. He's just trying to get any sort of space now. Going for a redirect. Almost gets the touch. Alcyon back into the corner. Goes into the mid. Wiz beats him. Goes for a double tap. Oh, but the touch coming from Gothmami. And a flip reset too, but it's an open net. And J1 Angel puts it in.
Oh, man. That ball looked like it hung up there for forever after Gothmami got the pancake and then flipped it. That was probably the worst thing Goth could have done because it ended up popping out to J1 Angel, who came crashing in to bring in a goal for ACU.
A little bit of an unforced mistake there from Akron. They definitely could. He could have just left the ball instead of trying to go for that flip reset, and someone probably would have been there to clear. J1 Angel, speaking of clears, able to get the ball. Gets it past one. Now there's 2 versus 1, but everyone on the team is back. Alcyon going for the flick. It gets it over 2. But Jim Boop back being clutch for his team. Back into the midfield. Alcyon takes a shot. It gets blocked. J1 Angel going up. Doesn't quite make connection, but not the best touch, and Alcyon able to get it back into the mid. One person misses and almost costs Akron a goal. It's going straight down. J1 Angel 3 trying to get the read for the 50. Doesn't quite get it. 30 seconds left. A bump from the wall. And Akron gets the clear. ACU got to breathe again. They've had the moments. They just need to reset and try again.
Yeah, 17 seconds left. Time's running out. Good pressure, though. They just need to get it back in to the orange half. Alcyon looking to do that. Can't quite get the flick over B58. B58 definitely looking like the best player on this Akron team.
3 seconds left. Half to keep the ball up in the air. And the ball's in the air. It goes into the corner. Oh, and he almost gets it back up. But this game goes to Akron. And there's so many opportunities in this game that just absolutely just got either blocked by Akron or we missed the touch. And just such an unfortunate game for ACU White.
Yeah, and the thing that hurts the worst is that we're on reverse sweep point.
It is on reverse sweep point.
There's no pressure like trying to defend a reverse sweep.
ACU knows it too well.
Yeah, we do.
Very unfortunate. No, but I think ACU will be able to pull through with whatever is going on right now. They looked so good at moments. The pressure was building. They just need to be able to get the shot and just place it where the defense is, or at least place it somewhere on net to create more pressure off of that. But as far as pressure being there, it's there.
Yeah, and defensively, we need to just make contact with the ball. There were a few times where we looked a little scared. We can't be scared going into this game.
Of course not.
They look like they found their feet about, I guess, 3/5 of the way through.
Right.
Hopefully, that's a little, I don't know, helpful in this next game. Words are not working for me right now. I'm a little nervous.
ACU, out of the ordinary, they actually did pretty good off of this kickoff. Didn't really amount to anything, but they did get the win, so that's pretty big in their favor. Alcyon able to get it past one, gets a weird flip onto the ball, but it blocked. But J1 Angel's there in support, and a lot of bumps coming back in. Wiz taking a shot, I think, but not very strong. Alcyon able to get the turn. Now he's up in the air. See what he can do with it. It goes as far as B58 fan. Wiz already up in the air. Very fast. J1 Angel 3 already calling his ball. ACU going real fast at these balls now.
Yeah, ACU just looking almost desperate for a goal in this first minute. It's like they're still playing that game 5 or game 4. Right. They just need to calm down a little bit on offense, and hopefully it doesn't bleed into defense as Alcyon gets that nice clear. Goth misses. And capitalize here for ACU, but can't.
Free ball for Wiz now, and 2 people up for Akron now, and J1 Angel able to do whatever he wants to do with it. He goes for the shot opportunity, and now it goes into the corner. Wiz going up. Alcyon tries to beat him at the ball, but gets beat by Jimbo. J1 Angel 3, though, back into the defense. Gets a pretty good 50 now, and no one there to follow up on it. Demo's now coming in for Akron, and this is pretty dangerous. Goes back into the midfield, but Alcyon is there off a wide touch. J1 Angel 3 trying to put this in. It's a little bit dangerous for Akron now, and a little bit of a boost steal there will prove to be pretty useful for ACU. Alcyon taking the slow approach to get it past into the midfield. Doesn't quite get it. Wiz also gets beat. Alcyon the last one back. A little bit of a shot coming in on an accident. J1 Angel 3 puts it far, but not as far as Goth Mommy. And Wiz now trying to get back into these clears. Ooh, Wiz has space now. Don't want to give him space. Oh, it is going towards that, but now the space is back into Jimboop territory. Double looking imminent. Oh, doesn't quite get it, but God, let me try to put it on. Oh, B58 fan. Shot going high. Alcyon gets the clear. Now they have to beat one. Gets it past. It's J1 Angel. Slow touch, but I think it works in their favor. Wiz now able to get the 50. Oh, and Alcyon now going for the 50. And ACU looking a little bit in shambles.
Yeah. The ball hasn't gotten the goal yet, so that's a good sign. Also a bad sign because it's still 0-0. I was about to say not for long, but luckily Wiz was there to fish out the ball.
Lucky for them. A little bit of them is coming in for us, so that should buy us a little bit of space. But this ball's still looking real dangerous, and they let the shot go off, but it's fine for them. And J1 Angel tries to beat one. A miss comes out. Alcyon hitting it high, but B58 fan not getting the best touch. Wiz not trying to get the ball. Beats one. Can someone beat him up into the air? No. Jim Pop already up in the air. Alcyon has to make an uncomfortable save. Alcyon going and it just being clutch for his team. He has to do it again, though. No. Wiz coming back in to be clutch. Ooh, a great touch onto the wall. Lets him keep possession now. Ooh, Jimbo beating 2 now. Ooh, a little bit of the miscommunication coming in from Akron, and 2 commit now, so they commit their 3rd and an all out. And it's looking a little dangerous. That shot is on net, and Wiz puts it top right corner with 120 remaining.
Wiz roided up on that shot, just full field, never touched the ground.
He saw it. He saw it, bro.
He saw Jim Boop was out of position. Goth was not getting back, and B58 was a bit too ambitious. 0 boost in the offensive half. Just no one back for Akron, and ACU punishes. Good start.
Akron making a huge mistake again after a really clean 2 games. And Wiz decided he just had the best vision in the world and absolutely clanged that ball into the top right corner. Wiz trying to go for an air dribble, gets it past one off to the backboard. Now with Demo coming in, trying to play it back to Wiz. No, Alcyon wants it for himself. Pinches it back into the middle. B58 fan gets a really weak touch, and now Wiz able to clang it back. You're seeing Wiz everywhere right now on the field.
Yeah, if you're ACU right now, you can tell that Akron's sort of just throwing everything they have at your goal.
Redirect opportunity here, and it's on net. Jim Boop able to get the save. Alcyon there. Oh, it's an open net. It's rolling in. Oh, Angel gets the pinch. Oh my God.
I don't even know what happened. Wiz barely got the touch on it, and then J1 Angel just
J1
predicting
Angel 3 being in the extended wall.
the mystic, seeing the future, seeing B58 just trying to pinch that out.
J1
Said, no, not today. That one's in your net, son.
J1 Angel 3 trying to secure this win for ACU with 30 seconds left. Akron are going to have a miracle in order to score, thanks to J1 Angel's own miracle.
Yeah, and Akron right now looking a lot like what ACU looked like in games 3 and 4. ACU just clutching up here in the last minute. I think I'm safe to say that unless something crazy happens,
And I
ACU's
think
going
right
to
now
take this
it's
series.
physically
What a clear.
and numerically
It
impossible.
definitely is now.
ACU
Wow.
White in a thriller, in a Game 5 thriller, almost reverse swept, gets the win there. And let me tell you, I did not expect to see this series today.
Yeah, this was very entertaining.
I'm in shambles.
You know,
now.
when we said 5 games at the beginning, I didn't know. I had no idea what we were in for.
My theory was that we were either going to get clapped or clapped.
Yeah.
And it looked like the first one at first.
Yeah, after the first game, I was like, okay, we're going to 5. After the second game, I was like, easy sweep. Third game, I was like, okay, maybe a little, and then after the fourth game, I was like, we're getting reverse swept.
I'm not ready for
hey.
this, man.
Glad I was wrong multiple times.
Oh, I'm glad, I guess, too, man. But, I could have done with the sweep, too. That would have been, just as great. ACU White able to take down Akron 3-2, almost getting reverse swept, but able to pull it back at the end thanks to a clutch full field goal from Wiz and one of the weirdest goals I've ever seen from J1 Angel 3, being an extended wall, just not letting the ball get pinched out. And who knows what would have happened if that ball was able to get out of there.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
I don't even want to think about it. I think that's going to be it for this ACU.
Are y'all doing 10?
Yes.
I can straight.
Okay, so ACU, if you're happy to see ACU White play, well, you should be just as excited to see me and Bear play for ACU Purple, which will be coming up in about 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes.
I was about to say, haven't warmed up.
Yeah, I was about to say an hour and 15 minutes. So if you want to stick around to see that, it will be at 10 p.m. Central Time, and that would be 11 Eastern Time.
Or come back to see it, because I don't.
Yeah, I think we'll be.
Yeah,
are we ending?
come back.
Okay. So yeah, for right now, this will be ACU. It will be the end of ACU Esports. Wyatt playing against Akron C. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to come by, follow, do all that stuff, so you can never miss anything. We do Smash weeklies on Fridays.
And hey,
if you want to see that.
We've got Rainbow Six now.
Oh yeah, we got Rainbow Six coming up.
We have a Fortnite team.
Oh, we have a Fortnite team coming
We're
up.
growing?
And I think we have like 2 Valorant teams now.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so it's a really exciting year
Yeah.
for ACU. So make sure to check it all out. But I believe for right now, at least for like an hour, we
go
will
warm up.
be getting off.